Hey, how you doing, guys? This is Little Powerhouse 102. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing all right. Yeah, guys, here we have another figure, another review. Um, this is the second time they put this SPIKOR at Target. I didn't get him the first round, and they put him a second time. So I said, okay, let's get him. This guy was only 20 bucks. I think that was a good price. I mean, for the packaging and everything that it comes with. It doesn't come with a comic book, but that's okay. That's fine. So I guess this is one of Mark Taylor's first concept sketches. Another one of his. I guess there was another guy that did some really early sketches of He-Man as well. I think his name was Roger Sweet. I think he's the one that did Vicron, that He-Man, and Mark Taylor was another artist. So I mean, there were so much things going on in that time. There was so much storylines, things they wanted to do. It was just a crazy time when they were developing Masters of the Universe, and He-Man here, this warrior. So here we have SPIKOR. When the reason I'm saying this is that when I actually get He-Man, I like to talk a little bit about that history with that with these two sketch artists, which is Mark Taylor and Roger Sweet, I believe. Really interesting stuff that was going on back in the day. But anyway, when we get He-Man, we'll talk about that, and we'll go a little bit into detail. Not much, but something. It's just interesting to me. So here we have SPIKOR, like I said. Really cool figure. I mean, when I seen him in the reviews in YouTube, I really wasn't impressed. But when I saw him in person again, I was like, you know what? Let's give this guy a chance, and let's see what he's all about. And he looks pretty cool. Yeah. So what do we start with? Let's start with the box. Yeah, let's start with the box. So here we have the box here and the artwork here. On the side, we have SPIKOR. Really cool art. Like I said, never get tired of the artwork. And in the back, you got some really cool artwork. We have He-Man there. That looks like Beastman, our red Beastman, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like Duncan there. That looks like his mace right there, but he really looks different. Yeah. If you guys could see this Castle Grayskull right here, Mark Taylor's art, I think that would have been freaking awesome if they would have gave us that Castle Grayskull for Mark Taylor's art sketch book, Castle Grayskull. I think that would have been really awesome. We would have got a different Castle Grayskull, a different mold, and yeah, they just gave us the regular Origins Castle Grayskull. It was kind of like a lazy, you could say, a lazy resale, but nonetheless, it looks pretty good. But I would have loved them to give us this Castle Grayskull. Well, anyways, I'm gonna start ranting about that, and maybe you guys were wanting this Castle Grayskull as well, but I don't know. But anyways, really nice artwork. Here we got SPIKOR going up against He-Man. Concept sketch He-Man, which is amazing. We are going to talk about this guy when we get him in the collection, and it's pretty interesting on his well, my take on that and on the storyline on this guy right here. But that's going to be another video. And here on the side we have SPIKOR, and he's has a little bit of coloring there, like the purplish, which we all know and love. So, and so here's the front. Really cool. SPIKOR. I think there was a little read in the back. Let's see what it says here. Inspired by original concept art, Masters of the Universe sketchbook series featuring figures inspired the original concept drawings of fan favorite characters before they evolved into final forms of Eternia's greatest heroes and villains. Yeah. So that is, they should have put you know, at least who drew these guys back in the day. Give them a little bit of credit, you know. But anyways, there's the box. And we're gonna guys check out the figure. Really cool figure. I think there's a lot of accessories there. That's where you're gonna put the tail. So a little bit different from the original SPIKOR. All the colors and everything. Brown undies right here. You got the silver belt. Black boots. I like the gauntlets right here. They look really cool. So that's SPIKOR. And this is the tail that he comes with. Full of spikes. Really cool stuff, guys. And here's a mace that he comes with as well. A little bit different from the original one that we know and love. And there's his forcan right there. Came with a short one, not the long one. So we're gonna put his accessories on and check them out. And of course, we're gonna see his counterpart, his original one, and I have two other SPIKORs we can check out as well. All right, so we're gonna put his tail, which is a little bit of pressure. He probably gonna stand a little bit. See, his tail doesn't make him go back. No, he looks like he's pretty well balanced because his tail's not touching the ground or the, you know, yeah. So he has some big earrings in his ears, whatever he has in his ears. So that's a pretty nice detail. Let's take off one of his hands and put the little forcan here. So there you go, guys. That's with all his weapons. Kind of looking a little bit more original. Standing them up right here. So a really cool figure. I think he looks amazing. A lot of detail comes with his weapons. That menacing tail. It would have been awesome if the original one stayed with the tail. It would have been pretty cool as well. But maybe they were watching cost as well. So maybe with the minus the tail, it would have been cheaper. Less plastic. Kind of stands out a little bit more with the castle there with its colors. So we're gonna take out our original Origins SPIKOR and check this guy out. There you go. This guy came with a shorter weapon, or I don't know what you call this, like it's some kind of a weapon here. He has a longer one. It would have been cool that he would have came with a longer one too, the longer arm extension there. So really different on their maces, and the face as well. He has more like a porky, like a pork face, yeah. And right here is a lot less on his muzzle there. Would have been cool if he had that tail, huh? That tail, like this guy. That would have been awesome. I think SPIKOR looks menacing like this anyway. He does look menacing like that, but he would have looked more menacing with the tail right here. Like Whiplash, you know. Imagine having that tail full of spikes with the damage he would cause. So, a lot of similarities. Like I said, really cool stuff, though. Really, really cool stuff. You can make him look a little bit more like this guy. Put him the shorter fork here in his hand. But I like him better with the extension here. So, they look really good together. Bam. SPIKOR. Really looks good, guys. If you guys get them, you guys are going to like the figure. I thought I wasn't going to like it, and, you know, really have a change of heart. So let's put this guy a little bit over here. We're gonna take out the Filmation one, put it in between these two guys right here, these two figures, and just check them out. Here's the Filmation one. Really different. And this is the cartoon line one. See if we can stand this guy up. See? Alright, just put him right here. Really different colors, real Filmation, yeah. So this is what we grew up seeing in our TVs, and this is what we grew up playing with. And well, this is our concept art sketchbook. So really different interpretations of this guy, but nonetheless they all look really good. And lastly is this is the one of my subscribers sent to me. This is a custom one. I think he did a really good job. It's just he did a real good job painting this guy, plus the head for Masterverse and the armor for the Masterverse one, and the accessories as well from the Masterverse line. But nonetheless, I think he did a really good job on that figure. So here's the ones I have, all the SPIKORs I have in the 5.5 buck. I think they look amazing. So if you guys get this guy, the SPIKOR, I think you guys are gonna like it a lot, especially because of that tail. He looks more menacing. Doesn't have to be SPIKOR, it could be somebody else. You know, it could be another character. You know, it could be SPIKOR's cousin or whatever. But it's just awesome stuff, guys. So if you guys missed out on the first time he came out, I think Target's putting him out again. Well, at least he came out again in my Target. I don't know about other Targets, but he's only 20 bucks. I think that's a really good price. I mean, he came with these two accessories, his hand, really nice box here with the artwork. I think they look amazing. They look amazing inside the box and outside the box. So whatever you'd like to do, he'll display it very nice. So yeah, guys, so that's SPIKOR. Really looking forward to getting He-Man. I do want to get two of those. I think he's a pretty cool figure, and there's some talk and history about that figure, and that's what we're gonna talk about when we get him. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting review with that guy. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review and this figure. Hope you guys get him. You're not gonna regret it. This is Little Powerhouse 102, and I'm out.